this. So you know what I'm saying?
What's up,
You know,
fellas?
Champ, what
What's
up, Champ?
going on, Danny?
Chilling.
How are you?
Yo,
I'm good. I'm good.
welcome to
Man,
the.
Hey, Zab,
sorry we're a little late.
We got the same shirt on.
That's crazy. Look at that. Good minds think alike, and we did
Yeah,
not
real
plan this,
talk.
y'all. We did
Yeah,
not plan this.
I know. Definitely.
That's
That's
dope.
hilarious.
One of them kind of days.
Right.
So talk to me, guys. How was that when you guys united in Philadelphia for what was that, your first promotion, Danny, in Philadelphia?
Well, that was another guy's promotion. Um, but
Okay.
I had got my guy on that card. My promotion. I had my first fight in Philly this weekend at the 2300 arena. But my guy did fight at that fight, the Little Court Center. But it
Yeah,
wasn't my promotion.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, were you guys able to link up?
Who means
Yeah.
that? Like after? No, not really. We didn't really get to link up. We were supposed to do breakfast, but it was a miscommunication, and
Communication. Yep,
it
yep.
ain't happened.
So, Danny, we see that you have this promotional company that you're bringing into Philadelphia. What inspired you to want to do that?
It's always been a dream of mine. I always wanted to be a world champion, and you know, towards the end of my career, I always wanted to be a promoter, and I feel like this is the right time to jump in.
Right.
I got a fan base. I got a lot of fans. A lot of young fighters look up to me, and it's time for me to start giving back. Start giving these young fighters a platform.
Okay.
Dope,
Okay.
dope, dope. Good vision.
So, tell me, where's the location? When's the date?
The fight is July 20th at the 2300 Arena in South Philly. We got
South
young
Philly.
guys. My young guy Juan Rivera, he's 2-0. He's my fighter. Billy Briscoe. We got a lot of young talent on there that's gonna be fighting. We got 11 fights, and it's gonna be a great night. We almost sold out, so if you ain't get your tickets, make sure you go get them.
1100 Center, Philadelphia. Be there or be square.
Yep, you already know what time it is.
So, what's your goals as a promoter?
My goals, I'm gonna be big time. Everything I do is big time. You feel me? Boxing, I want to do it big. Now promotion, we want to do it big. So the sky's the limit.
Nice.
I'm just gonna go take it to the heights it can be. The sky's the limit. You feel me? I'm going for the gusto. Everything I
So
do, I
what?
never shortstand it. I go for as much as I can.
So what about the career right now? Where do we stand at with the career? What's going on?
My boxing career, well, I was supposed to fight. A lot of people know I was supposed to fight Erislandy Lara for the middleweight title in 2023 of, of August of 2023. But Showtime stopped doing boxing, so I got kind of caught up in that situation where it's like it wasn't really my fault. It wasn't his fault. It was just Showtime stopped doing boxing, and Showtime was my home for the last 10 years in boxing. And now, PBC is doing the prime thing, and they really don't have like a schedule a date. So I think they're going as they go. But hopefully by the end of the year, I'll get back in the ring. I definitely want to fight a couple more times. My career definitely not over. If you saw my last fight with Benavidez, I didn't lose a step. I actually felt like I got better. So
Right, right,
I feel like I could keep going. I feel
right,
great.
right. So how did it go? So how did it go? When those guys moved over, they only took a certain amount of fighters to be with them to move on, or what was it? Did the whole roster go? Because I'm trying to figure out how did they forget Danny? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, they
you know?
did. They didn't forget me. I still talk to them every day. It probably seems like that, but I speak to them all the time, and it's at the end of the day, everybody got to eat.
Right.
Everybody got to eat.
Okay.
I made a lot of money in boxing, and it's time for some young guys, the new guys, to start making some money. But I'm definitely still in the picture. I'm still in the mix. I'm still gonna get my piece. It's just I just gotta wait. That's it.
Right. Okay.
It's a waiting game.
Okay. So it's safe to say you still with Al, right? You still with
Yeah,
Al?
yeah. I'm still out here, man. I'm still with PBC, and that's my family. It's loyalty. That's just how I move.
Okay. So we put the career on hold right now. We got the promotion company started. Everything is moving. We see you even put your music out. Tell us about your music.
Yeah, I'm about to go to the studio right now.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Nah, I'm
We
messing
might,
around.
we
The
might
album
gotta
ain't
get
never
a.
coming.
Hey, yo, listen. We might gotta get a Danny Garcia Zab Judah collabo. We might gotta
Let's
chop
do
you
it. Hey, listen.
up.
Listen. If the boxing keeps flow, shit, you might see me on OnlyFans. Say
Yeah.
that. You feel me?
Yo,
This shit
already.
get too slow. Yo, go
Word,
subscribe to my OnlyFans right now.
word,
You know what I'm
word,
saying?
word,
I got
word.
you.
That's what's up. I'm word.
Nah, but we could definitely do a song together for sure.
Most,
That'd be lit.
most definitely, most definitely. That should be fire.
That would
But yeah,
be fire. My question to you is, Lara, he came off of a great, I think it's a second round knockout. And do you feel like you need a stay busy fight, or you could go right into that fight?
Now at this point in my career, like when I fought Benavidez, I didn't fight in almost 2 years. I took a 2 year layoff after I fought Spence. I
right.
feel like I already know how to fight. It's kind of like riding a bike to me, and I feel like if I'm gonna put that much hard work into a training camp, because I treat every fight the same. Like a warm up fight, I don't take it easy. I train to my full potential, and I feel like if I'm gonna train for fights, it's gonna be big fights and fights, and I'm gonna give all my energy for because for a warm up fight and a world title fight, you gotta train the same.
That's
And I
right.
just want to do all big fights.
Got you.
Mm.
Got you. So if we could put together real quick a hit list. Put somebody head on the platter, Danny. You know how I do. Put somebody head on the platter.
For me, that's the fight. WBA they ranked me in middleweight already,
Can you say that
and
one
I feel like
more time? Because the internet went a little lagging.
all right. I definitely want that Lara fight. The Lara fight, that's the fight I want. I ranked as a middleweight, and that'll make me a three-division world champion. And then after that, we can fight anybody. It don't even matter. That could be at this point. It don't even matter no more. I already fought them all, so line them up. Whatever makes sense.
I like it. I like it. I like it. What you think,
Even
Mills? I
even
like.
even a rematch with Keith Thurman. You feel me? I feel like
Oh.
that'd be a big
I
fight.
told
Oh.
you.
So
There
I
you
Lara,
told
go.
you
Lara and
that.
Keith Thurman, that'd be perfect for me.
Oh.
Mm.
See,
I'll avenge my
yeah.
first, you feel me, my first loss.
There we go. See,
About this behind the scenes, we talked
because
about this. Yeah.
Cause listen, right now when it comes down to Keith, his options are limited if he's not going to fight Boots right now. So I
Right,
think
right,
that's definitely good. I like hearing that. I
for
like
sure.
hearing that. But 160, Danny, is now you want 160?
No, I'm definitely a 154. Like I'm definitely 154, but I'll go to 160 at a catch weight to fight Lara for sure.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
specifically for Lara at 160. But
yeah, yeah.
you will want to
But he
campaign.
agreed to he agreed to a catch weight, so we probably do like a 155, 156.
Yeah, for sure. You got the name up there for sure.
Right.
Um, so are you in the gym now?
Yeah, I'm always in the gym. I'm always staying right. I mean, if you check out my story, I was running this morning. This what I do. I'm a fighter. I love it. Ain't nothing like fighting. I used to wonder why fighters fought for so long. It's because that's who you are. You a fighter. You gonna fight till you can't fight no more.
You can't
Hmm.
fight no more. Yep.
It's your DNA. It's just like Warren Buffett. He's 90 years old. He's still doing stocks. You know.
Yep.
So it's like that's what you do. You're a fighter. You was born to fight.
Tell, tell us a little bit about your stable. You know what I'm saying? Who you got coming up and who you got in the future coming up.
Well, for the promotion, I got Johnny Different B Rivera. He's 2-0. You saw him fight Zab. He
Yeah.
fought that night. He's fighting this Saturday again.
Good amateur.
Then we're gonna get him 19-time national champion.
He got you ready. He
19,
got you
He's the
ready for
only.
Benavidez, right?
19
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Wow.
He's 19th time. He's the only fighter I really got like signed. I'm gonna start signing more fighters as I go. But we got a lot of good fighters on the card. We got Quincy Williams. He's 1-0. He's another national champion. Um, my youngin Billy Briscoe. We got some great talent on the card. A lot of undefeated fighters. So Lefty Guns from New York. I sparred with him before. So it's a lot of good
Oh,
fighters on the card.
oh, lefties with you too? You got
Nah, he's
Lefty in
not
town
with
with you
me,
too?
but
But
he's
y'all
on the card for
work
sure.
together.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
on the
okay,
card. You know what I'm
nice.
saying? So
Yeah, yeah,
so
Lefty my guy. Lefty
yeah,
my guy. He's a
he can
good,
definitely
he's a good,
rumble
good guy. Yep.
for sure. So that's what it's all about, man. Just giving these young guys a platform and just trying to give them a shot at showing their talent. That's what it's all about.
Right, right.
Well, yeah, right here on this platform, whenever you want to come and bring some of that talent here, and we
Mm,
can come and interview them and give them a platform as well, we're willing to do that as well, Danny.
For sure.
100%. This your house, Danny. This your house, man. You got something to say, news to break. You know where to
Right.
go to. All
All right.
right.
Say no more. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you here on B4Champ. It's your boy Zab Judah in Mill City.
I appreciate
So,
it, fellas.
so Danny, right? Um, you guys fought. It was a huge fight. I would just finish watching it again just so we could do this interview and
Yeah.
really like, just dive in, right? Because it's been such a long time.
Right.
You was undefeated. You really young. You guys had a 10-year gap. He was
Yeah.
already the undisputed champion, and I believe he had like seven losses at the time, but. Let me tell you, the gear up to this fight. I mean, your dad, Angel Garcia, the Birdman, was going in. I'm a
Right.
big fan. Talk to me, both of you guys. Gearing up to that fight in Brooklyn, New York. How was the gear up?
No, it was real. It was definitely real. You got Zab. He was pulling up on me.
Yeah.
Zab pulled up for me in Modell's. I was like, all right, cool. I'm in Brooklyn. Let me chill. Let me chill. But it was
Yeah.
definitely, I mean, the animosity was real. But, today is all love. It's all love. You know what I mean?
So
At the end of
love,
the
so
day, we just
love.
start feed our families. And it did what it did. We sold the Barclays Center out. We had millions of views. Showtime was happy. We both made a lot of money. And that's what it's all about. Boxing's all about entertainment.
Yep. Yep. For us, you know what I'm saying? We was just reacting like a fighter, man. We just doing fighter stuff. And you know how it is when fighters train for a hard fight, then when they put them around each other, when I know he's down the block or around the corner or you know what I mean? You like, well, let me pull up on him and see what's up. You know what I mean? But it was really no real like threatening beef and that, nothing like that, you know.
Right, right.
We just I was just reacting just like a fighter. That's it. But yo, we had a good time, like Danny said. We broke the
Yeah.
record. You know what I'm saying? We made history. We made a lot of money. We was able to feed our families. So how could I hate somebody that helped me do that? How?
Right.
Come on.
I mean, that's what it's all about. And it was
Yeah.
a hell of a fight. We both
Hell
got
of a
scars.
fight.
I mean, I still got my
Yeah.
joint right
Yo,
here.
I still got
we're
mine
gonna
too.
get into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that.
Right.
Still got
Uh,
mine too.
Zab, your thoughts on the Birdman, my guy Angel Garcia,
Yeah.
gearing up to the fight?
Well, you know
Talk
what?
to me.
I love Angel Garcia right now because, for the build up of the fight, at first, I didn't really understand it because I never really had people talk to me like that. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? The whole build up. And Bernard kept trying to tell me, like, chill. We trying to pump this fight. And I'm like, but what? He just said that, you know what I mean? So he was like, all right, calm down. So for me, I learned a lot during that whole procedure with Angel Garcia. I thank Angel Garcia for, basically, look, he taught me a lesson of how to conduct yourself when you're doing a press conference. You know what I'm saying? How to push a fight, how to, how should I say this? Be mad, talk this shit, but don't go for the shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? We ain't
right.
got to go there. So, you know what I
Now,
mean? So
Pops is
I definitely
crazy,
learned
though.
it.
Like, that's really him every day. He talks to me like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I deal with that
I,
every day. So I
and
was
I
trying to
wasn't
tell
used
people, like,
to it.
yo, Pops, he's just different. You feel me? So
Yeah. And I wasn't
he
used
the type of
to it,
person
man.
you
It's
either love him
crazy.
or you hate him. That's who he
Yeah,
is. Like, it's no really in
yeah.
between. He gonna tell you how it is.
Tell you how
And
it
that's
is.
just
You're
how
right.
it is. Like, you feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
I love
Love
him.
Angel Garcia. Word,
I
me
love
too.
him.
Me too.
Um,
Big love
now,
too.
now, this is the Golden Boy event. Am I correct?
which
Yes.
one? Mine? What? Oh, the
This
fight?
was
Yeah. That was Golden Boy. Yeah, that definitely was Golden Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I remember the press conference. I mean the weigh-ins. No, oh no, actually that's the press conference.
Press conference.
That
Yeah.
went crazy.
Right.
Now, Danny, you're calm and collective like always.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that about you,
Right.
but did you feel the animosity inside the ring? I mean, on the stage.
Uh, uh, I mean, it's always the tension's always high because you never know what other people's thinking. And it's like, me and Zach could be promoting the fight, but you don't know what his friends are thinking. You don't know what my friends are thinking.
Right.
It was
So it's
big.
like,
Right.
that's when it could really turn into something. It's like, if the fans don't really, you know what I'm saying, they just going off the internet and what they see. And that's when it could really turn into something. So that's when you start to feel like that. You start to feel the tension. But I remember when I was in the ring, I smelled like weed and shit. I'm like, oh, definitely in Brooklyn
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. Brooklyn was crazy that
Yeah,
night.
that was lit.
It was
It was
definitely.
crazy.
But yo, we sold it out from the top to the bottom, man. That was fly. Philly, Candy, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn came out heavy for me. New York City, I appreciate that, man. That was definitely love. Word.
Sure.
Gearing up to the fight, what did this fight mean to you, Danny, and what did this fight mean to you, Zab?
Well, I mean, it meant a lot to me. I think 2013 was a big year for me because, I fought Zab and I fought Matisse right after that. And I feel like, to be honest, if I didn't fight Zab before Matisse, I think the Matisse fight would have been a lot harder because I always say Zab is a lot harder for me to fight than Matisse. He's on his toes, he's boxing, he's going to give you angles, he's crafty. And then Matisse was just right in front of me, and that's really my style. And I really feel like, when I got past Zab, that the Matisse fight would be a lot easier for me. Even though he was so strong, I just knew that he was going to be there for me, and I was going to be able to beat him. But I feel like 2013, that was actually like, I think I got Showtime gave me Fight of the Year that year, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So 2013 was a
Yeah.
great year for me. I had the war with Zab, and then I had another war with Matisse, and yeah, it's just a blessing, man. I can't believe it's already 11 years ago. It's crazy.
Word. That's crazy.
Time really flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. For me, it was a time of my life when I was 35 years old. So when you get 35 years old, they say that well you at the gate hold now, and so I wanted to fight a fighter that was credible, somebody that was something big, and then also we was fighting for the WBO championship. You know what I'm saying? It was another chance to crack at another world title. I think by the time when I fought Danny, I was probably like already like 4-time champ of the world already. So I was still trying to tack on and tack on and tack on. So I was just looking at here's myself going against a young guy. I got 10 years on him, but you know what? I got the craftiness, I got the speed, I got the power. I'm gonna get in some good shape, and let me go ahead and take a big shot at it. And that's what I was going through right
Right,
there.
and
Yeah,
you was beating young guys before
I was
that. You
beat.
beat the young guy Bernie
Yeah,
Paris.
yeah. I beat
You beat
Vernon.
Matisse. You beat
I beat
Matisse.
Batiste. I gave him his first loss. Yeah,
So
I
you
beat the
was really
African.
you was on a roll. Like it's not like you feel me. Like you was on a roll. You was still Zab Judah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah. But you know how it
So,
is. But you know how it is when you start approaching the 35 and the 36 years old.
yeah, I'm 36 right
It's the
now.
yeah, it's the
So
media. The media starts talking to you like you got a fucking wheelchair somewhere in a
right,
fucking
right,
rocking chair at
right.
home. They're like,
Like you
well,
gonna beat the shit out of one of
yeah,
these young punks, right?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or they talk about, they just talking about you and to you like you old or something.
Yeah,
And it's not no confidence stuff. It's just like, well, you've had your time and do you think it's time now that you might go like what? Hell no, I'm gonna
yeah,
win. I'm gonna win. So that's what I
right.
was going through at the time when I was fighting Danny, and just to have a bang out and a bloodbath and a stand up mano to mano toe to toe match with Danny and me, that was phenomenal for me. Phenomenal.
Sure.
Phenomenal.
You know, looking past that fight, I mean, like you said, Danny, you had the big gash. You had
I was
Zab also
tight.
leaking as well. It was bloody. It was a war. You gave it all. You guys both gave it all. I seen it was a tugging war. What would be like the explanation of like when you talk about Zab Judah fight?
Man, Zab, like to me, that was at the 141. That was definitely one of my toughest fights. A lot of people don't know. I think the one round, boom, I hurt his ass right, and I started attacking him right, and he was on the ropes. He kind of like rolled his shoulder and hit me with a left hand. And boom! You probably don't even know. Like I was like,
In the corner,
damn near knocked my head off. I had
you
to
had him
hold
in
him
the
like, hold
corner.
on, let me get my air back. Like he caught me with a good shot.
Man, I had to
I
be
forgot what
crafty
round
with Danny.
that was. I think you was on the ropes and you rolled your shoulder like 2 times. Boom, and hit me 2 times with the left hand.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh, snap, Zab. You know what I'm saying? Zab rocked me, but he didn't know it.
See for see for Danny, Danny had that hook. He had that hook that he had unpredictable timing. Now that I fought him, I can tell people that he has unpredictable timing with that hook. So it's not like when you think you can clip that shit, I'm telling you, it's gonna come and hit you. I was just missing the shit by millimeter of an inches. I was like, oh shit! I was like, he almost caught me, and I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? So he definitely got a unpredictable timing and speed and power, 100%. And he's tough. He's tough because I got 30 knockouts. I know I got power to hurt motherfuckers. And I was trying to get Danny. I was trying to get him. I was trying. And he held in it great, man. He held in it great. And that's why I was telling people going forward, I said, he's the one. He's 100% going to be great and finish off well. Word. That
I
was dope.
appreciate that. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
he got a
Hmm.
poker face because he definitely got a beard. That's for sure.
Nah, he definitely got a beard.
I don't
Definitely.
even grow a beard, but I got a beard.
No, he got a beard. No. We talk about the fighting beard. He got a
No,
beard.
I
He
know,
got a fighting beard. Yeah.
I
He
know.
definitely got that word.
For sure.
So, Danny, when people talk about your no look left hook, what do you obviously Zab talks about the timing of it, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about it? You hear a lot about it. A lot of analysts talk about the no look.
Right.
Can you speak a little bit upon that? Like, is that something that you perfected?
Um, with a south, it's kind of hard for me. Like when I fight southpaw, it's kind of hard for me to land the left hook just because of the angle. So the time is a little different. It's a lot easier for me to hit a right hander with a left hook. But
Mm.
I just tuck my chin. It's not that I'm not looking. I mean, I was taught to always tuck your chin when you punch or keep your chin down when you punch. And it's just I just know I might throw a jab to the body. I might look at your body, then I might throw the hook upstairs. So it's not like I'm not physically looking. I'm just got my chin tucked. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people think I ain't looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was taught to
Mm-hmm.
fight. Since I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I was always taught to tuck your chin.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's just how I do it. I just keep my chin tucked. It's not that I'm not looking. It's just my chin is tucked.
See, to us, it looks like you just tucking your chin,
Yeah.
dropping your head, and just boom.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, yeah. That shit, no joke. Word.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes you don't have to see a punch coming. Like somebody throw a right hand, you gonna know the hook coming. You don't even have to look to go under it. It's just sometimes you know, like your body language knows.
Body language.
Yeah, you just
Body
know.
language.
You know what's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So you go through, you get the gash. How did the gash appear? Like, what
It
was
was
it?
a
Through a
head.
punch,
It was a
headbutt?
headbutt. Yeah, we had a headbutt.
Mm-hmm.
You had to go through some adversity there. Can you speak a little bit upon that? I mean, a lot of fighters don't go through cuts that can affect their vision.
Cool boy Steph is in the building.
Cool
Um,
boy.
yeah. I mean, I've been cut a few times before that, so it was like I already been a little battle tested, and then like when you're in the heat of the moment, you're not even thinking about bleeding or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep fighting, and that's how that pretty much went. I was bleeding, I just kept going. The only
Salute.
thing I didn't remember what round that happened in though. I might have had a concussion
Yeah, it
because
was
I
late.
thought it
It
was
was,
like the what it was like the what round was
it
it?
was
I thought it was like
late. Yeah, it
the
was
good
late. It was
CBS.
late in the fight.
My guy, cool boy.
Yeah,
Cool. What up, my guy?
I'm
What's up
chilling.
with it?
I'm all close to the camera. I don't need everybody know where I'm at.
He hiding out. He hiding out.
You know me.
What's next for you, cool boy?
I'm back August.
You
mm.
you you on the Caleb Plant card?
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Who you got? Who you got?
I'm gonna be on there.
Who
I
you
don't know
chopping
yet.
up?
That's what we trying to figure out. I have a one opponent in mind, but
And that's free TV. I heard too.
yeah, that's gonna be good for the sport.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Good for the sport.
that, always big with free TV. Always big. Word,
Now that I got the two Philly natives here, and
word.
let's talk about this fight that just passed by. With Javon Ennis. What you guys thought? You guys were in the building, right?
Incredible.
Yeah,
Philly,
sure.
man, that's exactly what Philadelphia needed. I think it was like 14,000 people in there. It was an amazing night. It was great to see boxing back in Philadelphia. It's something that I always wanted to do, and just to
Right.
see that happen, it just was like, it it was like a dream come true for the city of Philadelphia for
Do you,
sure.
do you think that Boots is the one to carry the torch? We're packing that house out like that from now on.
I mean, that's what it looks like. That's what Eddie Hearn said. He said that that's gonna be his home for now on, the Wells Fargo Center. Unless he fights like another guy on his level, like like name wise, then it might be somewhere else. But it looks like Philly's gonna be the home of Jerron Ennis, and it's gonna be lit. I can't wait. So I can't wait for the next one.
Right.
No, that jump was crazy. That jump was nice. It was good for the city. The city definitely needed that.
Sure.
Mm.
Um, so what do you guys think about the fight?
I thought
Oh,
he
I
did
like the
great.
fight.
He
I
broke
think
him
it was
down. He knocked
easy
his ass
for him.
out.
My bad. Go ahead, Danny.
Go ahead.
I feel like it was easy for him. I knew his opponent was going to be tough. Well, yeah, a tough opponent, but the shots he was just hitting with was breaking him down. And if I'm not mistaken, he broke his nose, his jaw, and one rib.
Mm.
Mm,
So like I'm
Dang.
saying, that's self-explanatory right there. He did what he was supposed to do for him to still look rusty to himself and to some others, and as well as we know how comfortable he can be. I mean, that was his first fight back, so that was a good fight, first fight back for him, especially in the city.
mm.
No,
Danny?
Mm.
he did what I thought he was gonna do: break him down and knock him out. And that's
Now,
exactly how it went.
now you know how all boxing people and boxing heads are. They already say that this is the measurement for Crawford. So what kind of measurement was this for you guys when it came down to that fight?
Well, for me, it was more so I want him to stay at 47, collect all them other belts, and go undisputed, and then go up there. There's no point of chasing Crawford because he went up there. There's no point of chasing that. Fight your fights and do what you gotta do to get your situation straight. And then when y'all meet and when you do move up and y'all meet again, then there's no other fight to be made.
Right.
But I feel like he should just clean his division out.
Mm.
Right.
Definitely, he could fight like Mario Barrios unification fight.
I'm saying,
He could
and
fight
What
maybe
he
I'm
still can
Triple
make the
G.
weight. So if you still can make the weight, why keep go up to chase somebody else?
yeah, yeah. You gotta why you gotta watch out. Was you running up against? Was you running up and chasing? You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Do you guys think the fight will happen?
I don't I don't
Maybe
know. I mean,
both keep
anything can
winning.
happen. Anything can happen. You feel me?
It
It's
just happened.
boxing.
What were you
Yeah,
saying?
I feel like if both of them keep winning, they can meet up. That's all they gotta do. You know, if two guys are on a collision course and they just continue to win, they're gonna eventually meet up.
Yep.
Mm, mm. Let's talk about what you guys think about a Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman rematch. Real talk, real talk.
I like it. I like
Talk
it. I like
His
it.
big
to
ass, so
me.
I can
Talk to
get my
me.
rent. I could beat his ass.
Thurman
I
was talking
like it.
shit about me. I saw that comment. I'm gonna
You
ask
want me to
Oh,
beat his
him
ass
about.
for you?
I'm gonna ask him about that comment when I see him.
Is
Who?
it?
Who
oh.
that? Keith?
Y'all think I'm playing? Niggas be see motherfuckers be thinking because I'm a little guy. This shit don't. This like, come on, bro. They be thinking because I'm a little guy, I ain't like that. Like, all right,
Wait a minute.
size
Who
don't
said
never ain't never
that?
met over here.
Who said something to you? Cool.
No, Thurman said something like, anyway, knock that something kid the fuck out, and this that, and third. He went on a video
Right.
and all this shit. So, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
what's all
Right.
that about though? Like, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
When you come back, cool boy, what weight class are you coming in?
26, but I want to see Danny rematch Thurman. Back on that, I want to see Danny rematch him.
Mm,
That'd
Right.
be a good fight.
Hundo.
right. How do you think it goes down the second time around?
I think Danny pull. Come on, man, what type of question is that?
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Basically.
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
gonna do.
does he stop him?
Basically.
Does it go the
Basically.
distance? Talk to
Go
me.
ahead, Danny.
I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna stop him.
Thurman, you know you're gonna see
That'd be a
this.
good fight though for both guys.
I need an
Honestly,
answer
that's a
back.
good fight
I
for
need
both
an
guys.
answer back. Cool boy, now you saying it's
I'm
a
go.
good fight. It's
I'm
a good fight.
going out with a bang.
Because I
You
would
feel
like to see
me?
that. I would like to see that again.
What's the difference you can make in this fight, Danny, than the
Honestly,
first time around?
I just started like 1 or 2 rounds late. He ain't do nothing for the rest of the fight. You feel me? The fight
Mm.
was a split decision. A lot of people thought I won. Some people thought he won. It was one of those fights. But I just feel like uh, I just started too late. You feel me? I got hit with a good punch in the first round, so I was fighting my way back into the fight. I let him get the momentum from the beginning.
Right.
This fight, I just got to go out there and set the tempo. Fight the Danny Garcia fight.
How was his power in the fight?
Now he was definitely strong. I ain't gonna lie. Keith is definitely strong. He definitely one of the hardest hitters I fought for sure.
So you
And he,
saying when I approach him, I gotta have a headgear on?
now I
Yeah.
got you, bro. Now he was definitely strong. He had good speed too. But after a
Yeah.
while, like the timing was the same. That's why I was able to start timing him. I was getting him.
Mm,
You feel me?
mm.
So hopefully we can make that fight happen one day again.
Mm.
Yeah, Keith Thurman, if you're listening, let's get it. Let's get it
That's
going.
definitely a good fight again.
One time for the one time.
Now, is that more personal or for the people, and you feel like the people will come in and want to see that fight? Like, do you feel like you, and if you did get that knockout, do you think that you get the credit because he
Right?
does it?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? At the end of the day, he's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter. You know, he's a champion. I was a champion, and you feel me? We get it in.
Hmm. Nah, I like it. I like it for sure. Now, what about you, cool boy? You got a hit list?
No, I'm just out here. I'm just out here thugging it. I'm thugging in the boxing game right now. Whoever I feel like, I'm saying I want to fight, or if they in my weight class or in my way, I'm saying we just fight. That's it. I'm saying
But
I
I'm
don't have
saying you
nobody that I
gotta.
just want to. Oh, I want to fight this guy, or I want to fight that guy. I don't have nobody that I just want to fight. My thing is just getting back, then getting back to becoming a world champ, and then all them lines gonna chase me.
Mm.
Okay, okay, that's fair
Now,
enough.
Danny, you fought Crawford in the amateurs
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
How did that? Did you win both of those times?
Nah, we went 1-1. I beat him in the U.S. Championships, and then he beat me in the blue and gold tournament. It was like some walking tournament in the
Hmm.
finals. In the finals,
Did you ever feel like he was going to be at this height in his career?
I knew he was good. I knew he was good, but no, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't think he would be like who he is today. But
Hmm.
he was good. He was talented. But it was like a lot of real talented guys at that time. Like you had like that era was like you had you had freaking like Rasheed Warren, Mark Davis.
That
You
was a
had me
nice
at,
era.
you had me at 132. You had Carl Dargan at 141 from Philly. So it was like it was like a lot of talent at that time. And he was like always the guy that come in like third or fourth place. I remember he won the POW one time, but other than that, like he was one of them guys. He was always in the mix for sure. He was always in the mix for sure. He was always fighting. Like he would make it to the finals. He would make it to the top four. And but he definitely he did it. You know what I'm saying he stepped it up. He stepped it up for sure. And he
Y'all
earned
think?
it too. He earned it too. That's one thing I can say about him. Like I saw him from a kid, like all the way to like to now. So he's somebody who really fought and earned it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him respect for that. He really did that. He did it.
y- Y'all think that he going to get the Canelo fight?
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Is
What you think
that too
happens
much
there?
weight? Is
Huh?
that too
What?
much weight?
I mean, if there's the option, like you're gonna fight Boots, you're gonna fight Canelo. He's gonna fight Canelo, right? And
What you think happens there, Danny?
I think he got the style to beat Canelo. Definitely got the style to beat him, but I don't know if we got to see this. Wait, I mean on August 3rd when he fight, how he looks at that 154 weight. And if he looks good, he looks strong, then I'd be like, all right, cool. He got the body strength to move up to 168. And I think that's what people really waiting on.
Mm.
What you think, cool boy?
I'm gonna retweet what Danny said.
I like that.
I
He caught
want to see him.
the retweet.
I want to see how he gonna look at 54. He gonna look good regardless of me because I like his style.
Yeah,
Like he give me that Street Fighter style, like that we can get down anywhere type of style. I like that and his
yeah,
mentality. And he a
yeah,
vet in the game, so he
yeah.
not gonna fear him. So that'd be a good fight though.
Mm.
But I don't think Canelo would take that fight. It's too much of a dangerous fight for him. Canelo getting comfortable.
Mm.
Do you guys know anything about the opponent? Match it off.
I don't. I just seen some. I just saw some like highlights on YouTube. That's
What
it.
you think? What you think so far?
He looked strong, but that's I really can't. I can't really like analyze him.
Right.
But those are the guys you gotta watch out for, though. The guys nobody know about because you can't study them. You
Yeah.
feel me? Those are the
Yep.
those are the guys that give you problems because you can't really look them up. You can't. You're
Yep.
not enough for them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
That happened
those are what it's like.
to me. That happened to me when I fought Lucas. When I fought Matisse, like he was 27-0 with like 26 knockouts, and they told me they only had tape of him from his third fight because he lived in Argentina. He said he had all his fights in Argentina, and he only had a video from his third professional fight. Meanwhile, his record was like 27-0 with 26 knockouts, and I'm like, what? I said, oh, this is crazy. Yep, but he happened to be a monster.
Yeah, that
He happened to be
motherfucker
a
can
tough
punch.
motherfucker. Word,
Dang.
strong, strong, super strong.
They
If you
always the
not
strong
boxing,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Real rap.
If you
He
not
broke my
boxing, Argentina,
eardrum. He broke my eardrum.
man, Argentina,
I was walking like
man,
this the next day.
crazy,
Damn, that's wild.
Right.
crazy, crazy.
Yo, but I gotta go. I gotta go.
All right,
Solid,
I
man,
respect you.
we
Yo,
appreciate you.
I love y'all,
so,
man. Have a good
solid,
night.
Love you too.
solid.
All right.
All
Appreciate
right,
you.
appreciate
I'm
you.
gonna go in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, yeah.
Cool
Move
boy.
forward.
So what you think about Loma and Tank?
I think that's a good fight. Uh, it's a that's an okay fight. It's an okay fight.
Who would you
It's
favor in
something
that
that's
fight?
that is even though it didn't happen earlier, it's something that'll still be an interesting fight in my eyes. It'll still be an interesting fight.
And what do you think happens?
I mean, if Tank catch him, they only take that one punch, but I feel like Lama will keep trying to like not cut the ring off, but like use those angles on him and stuff like that. And Tank gonna take some time to warm up in my eyes. But when
Do you think Loma got a chance?
I mean it's boxing.
Hmm.
That's the thing about it. Anybody got a chance. It's boxing. But I feel like I don't know. Maybe how old is Lama?
I
I
got you.
don't know. I think
I think
I don't know. I can't. I don't want to say
I
wrong.
think I think the way his last couple fights went and the way if he's old enough, it's definitely gonna go
36.
and Tank's fight favor. Yeah.
36. Yeah,
Yeah, he's got to stay away from Tank Power.
yeah.
You think you think he
Do you
could?
think he could hurt? But do you think he could hurt Tank?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. What
Mm,
what you think?
nah, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I respect that opinion.
I think Tank hurts him in a major way.
Yeah.
What do you as
I said if
far
he get
as
if he get caught, especially turning off one of them angles, he get caught. That's it.
I think he's a little guy. I think he's little, and once the fight starts, they'll see the difference in size and everything, and and if Tank comes in there, from what I've heard, he's gonna do. He come in there, execute his plan of what he got going on. It's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be phenomenal, no joke.
now? What do you think about Tank and Shakur?
I feel like that right there, stylistically, is a 50-50 fight. Stylistically, it's a 50-50 fight, and it's a good fight because you got two different styles. Now, who will pull that off? I don't know. It's still like I said, it's a 50-50 fight for me.
Yeah.
Right,
Honestly.
right, right.
You think that's a bigger fight than Lomachenko and Tank?
Yeah, yeah. Because they
Mm,
both young and they both making still winning and making noise. I feel like Lama about to be on his way out soon.
Hmm.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
I believe that. So, cool boy. You know, as far as now after that you fought anyway, what do you think about, anyway now? Do you think that, he's a special talent? Do you feel like it was a hard just to go to Japan? Like, talk to me about that experience.
It wasn't hard to go there.
Did you
I
get sick over there?
no, I didn't. I I don't really want to talk about it. It's cool.
Not because
I
people.
didn't get sick over there though. I didn't get sick over there.
Okay,
I can say that.
Okay.
I didn't get sick.
Okay.
okay.
Would you want the rematch with
Yeah, yeah,
MMA?
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
I could have did a lot different. I could have went about that a lot different. And my honest opinion, I feel like I shouldn't have waited for just like waited another year just for the fight. I should have been moved out of that weight class. I was in that weight class since I started in 2014. So I've been outgrowing the weight class, and just because I made the weight doesn't mean it was healthy enough for me to make that weight. So I feel like I should have just dipped. But sometimes you can't let the fans and people suck you in or draw you into a fight. Like, cause where we come from, I never been a bitch or scared of nobody. So we always have that mentality, and sometimes you need that somebody to save you from yourself.
So if you fight him again, which weight class would you want to fight him at?
Me,
Yeah.
130, cause I want to go to 130.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be real comfortable at that weight class. That's my weight class right there. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the weight I want to fight at. But I think I'm gonna go to 26 for a few fights. But if I could
Okay.
fight at any weight class, just right now, I think it'd be 130, because
Okay.
I know my how my body frame is and how big I am,
Mm.
Right.
and I know where I'd be comfortable at.
So it's safe to say like we like 1 year away from you turning it to 130.
Yeah,
Okay. Dope.
yeah,
Dope.
What?
yeah. I could say that.
So you're not really? Are you really looking more 30 because of like the weight and the comfortability and the age, or because there's bigger fights?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you
It,
mean by age, bro? I'm 29 until tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah. Until tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a
Tomorrow
couple.
he
I got
goes
like
3
three
up.
hours until I'm. You know what I'm saying, till it's over with.
He going to the 30 next tomorrow.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. I'll be 30.
They say it's harder to make the weight when you get
It
older.
is. Yes, it is.
Yes,
ah,
100%.
it is.
100%. When you're young, you know what I found? When you're young and you're working out, that shit fall off like butter.
Yup.
The older you get, the more that shit, boy, it's stuck in there like a well done steak.
It'd be hard.
You can't get it, you
It'd be
can't get
harder
the
to
shit
lose
off.
that weight.
It'd be super hard to lose it. Word. Really
You,
hard.
you know, they say a loss is only a loss if you didn't learn anything from it. What did you learn from this, situation?
I learned a lot about myself and those around me,
Hmm.
and I could leave it at that.
Do you
Mm.
like? I don't know. Like, I heard that because I know a lot of people in Philly. I heard that you're like a lot humble. You're more humble now.
Nah, that is not what humbled me. Cause I can say I was humble before I was right there. It's just once you do get the time and the shine you've been waiting for your whole life. Why would I slow up? When I can put my foot on the gas and show them who I am. Cause people forget when I was doing interviews on Showtime before my fight, stuff like that. You always see me laughing. Any interview could say I always had them laughing or I always had a good energy, good vibe. So I feel like people just going off of what they see or how they assume I am. Until everybody get in front of me, I guarantee you, everybody say I'm a cool dude. I'm real
Yeah.
humble. I'm this, that, and the third. But people have their own opinions of you from the outside looking in.
So basically, what everybody's seeing and they assessing it's almost like a superhero character that's going on that they're watching and they just assessing the whole lifestyle from that.
Yeah,
Yep, I
exactly.
had that same problem. Yep, yep,
Yep,
yep,
that's exactly what it is.
yep, yep.
Yeah, a lot
Like
of
watching you,
people tell me
you
you're
know.
funny.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, it's like that. People watch you when I got my super cape on, and then they judge my whole lifestyle for that same situation. I'm like, nah, that's not really it. I was just when I'm performing, I'm an artist, I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in Super Judah mode, I'm turning up. You know what I'm saying? When he in Cool Boy Steph mode, he turning up. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's a different energy, but people tend to hold you accountable for what they see and the things that you
Hmm.
do. Yep,
They be judgmental. They can see you and just judge
very.
you off of that. That's all.
Yep, very.
What's your goals? What's your goals now in the sport?
In the sport,
Hmm.
oh, again, I want to be champ again. 2 time, 3 week. I mean, 3 time, 3 week. Then whatever happens after that. So I'm about to be 2 week after this, and then move up and go 3 week. And then I'll be cool with that, but I still will be fighting and make some money, things like that. Those are my goals. But I mainly want to get back to where I was at, as far as like
Right.
winning.
I heard a cool story about you. I interview Breadman often, and he told me he's like, yeah, he made a call to PBC and said, you guys got to check out Cool Boy. And then I guess you got a call. What was that like?
I gotta remember that was a while ago. You trying to take me back.
I
But
just
what was what like
like getting the call, from PBC
when I before I turned or
before.
in the midst of me?
Yeah, in the miss.
Oh, so in the midst of me already being
Yeah,
pro.
yeah. Because right,
I
you
mean,
didn't get picked up. Who was looking at you at the time?
no, a lot of people was looking at me, but I gotta say this because my man Todd Harlip, recipes to him, Todd Harlip, that's my guy. He was a cut man, and he got me. He helped me and Caleb Plant, I believe. Get with Al, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken. And then as long as along with me being with PBC and Al and them, Breadman looked out as far as like putting the word in for me on that type of time. Like, yo, look at him, like he fighting undefeated at the undefeated, this and the third. I feel like
Yeah.
he actually gave the push up like for me as well. Then I start fighting on TVs and stuff like that.
What was the come up before becoming champ? I mean, you held three titles, I believe, right? You was
Yeah.
you was unified in three titles, right?
I had the IBO, then I had the WBO Intercontinental, then I had the WBO World Champ title, and then I had the WBC World title.
Right.
Mm.
So the route to all that, I mean, this is before champ. Like what was the story like that? I mean, fighting those undefeated fighters. Like, if you could give a gem to, you
I
know,
was hungry. I was hunting down anything that was in my way. And I ain't turned it, as you can see, my resume said I ain't turned down not no fight that they gave me. Every time they put me in front of an undefeated fighter, I already knew what I was gonna do. I knew I came to win. I knew they couldn't beat me, and I just had that mindset. And people will look at that and say, "Oh, you cocky," but no, you have to have that mindset in life in general, not even just in the sport. But you got to know where you want to go, and that's the main thing I feel like I had. I knew exactly where I wanted to go and what direction I wanted my career to go in. A lot of people don't be have. A lot of people don't have a say so for themselves in their own career. And if you move like that, then somebody always take advantage of you. But you gotta know what you want and go for it, and that's what I did.
that's deep. That's
But
what's
I'm out on that one, y'all. I'm holla at
All
y'all.
right,
Y'all be
appreciate
safe.
you,
we
Steph.
appreciate you, man. On
Thank you for
B4 Champ.
tapping in, man.
That's
All right,
right,
y'all.
my guy. Cool boy Steph.
Cool boy